Hey guys, Ali here. How you guys doing? Today in this video I'm going to review All Stars. You can probably just about, there you go, make them out behind me. Super excited to try these guys. They reached out to me on Instagram. They've got some great looking food, some great looking burgers, pizzas. I think they've got some cool steak and chips. And oh, they have like homemade donuts. I love fresh made donuts, guys. So I'm gonna try and get some of them as well. So lots and lots of good food coming, I hope. I'm super hungry. Really excited to go inside, guys. So let's go in and start this review. Right guys, so I'm inside. I have to say, it looks pretty cool in here. I'm liking what they've done with the place. Lots of really cool branding. It's an American themed joint and it kind of looks the part really. So it looks really cool. I've ordered actually a fair few bits and bobs as well. Like I alluded to outside, they've actually got quite a large and diverse menu. So I've got a really cool looking burger, I've got some pizza, I've got some Philly cheese steak. There's lots going on here, and like I said, a lot of it looks really cool. It's double-sided as well. So also the desserts look good. So I mentioned the donuts, I'm definitely getting those. But what I didn't know is their Biscoff flavor, which your boy loves. They've also got some churros, which I did not know. They do shakes, which I'm not going to get today because there's a lot of food going on. So I just personally didn't want a shake today, but the shakes sound great as well, and waffles. But yeah, lots of food coming. So you're going to get some savory stuff and some sweet stuff. And yeah, I'm just going to wait now for the food to come and hopefully get a good review for you guys. Just before I do that, if you haven't already, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Gotta get that plug in, guys. Trying to grow the channel, trying to get more exposure to the channel. And the more people that subscribe, that like, it tells the algorithm on YouTube that you like the stuff and it shows more people. So if you haven't already, like the video and make sure to subscribe to the channel as well. I've even got a pizza that's not even on the menu yet, but it will be. By the time this video comes out, I think it should be getting put onto the menu. It's a fried chicken pizza. I love fried chicken. I love pizza. You put those two together, really excited to try this. Okay, so some of the food is here. There's a lot coming, so it's basically coming in like waves. I'm going to start with, I've got a Philly cheese steak, which looks really quite big actually. There's a ton of meat there, a ton of cheese sauce. We've got some pulled lamb on some fries with some cheese sauce as well. That looks fantastic. And this burger, guys, looks really nice. So this is actually, it's got a chicken fillet, like a battered crispy chicken fillet with actually a lamb patty with some cheese as well. Okay, so I'm liking looking at this, guy. So you've got, as you can see there, you've got some crispy chicken, you've got lots of lettuce and cheese, you've got a lamb patty there as well. So thought I'd actually get this just to basically save a bit of belly room because I wanted some sort of red meat and I wanted some chicken. This way I feel like I'm getting 2 for 1, right? So let's give it a go. The chicken is super crispy and I really like that. I'm loving the batter on the chicken. It's got a good amount of seasoning, a bit of salt, which I love with my chicken. I love sort of big bold flavors, ton of seasoning. The patty there is quite nice as well. They've got quite a diverse range of burgers. If you're wanting, for example, just red meat, they've got beef, they've got lamb. I'm quite liking this mix actually. This burger itself, like I said, this is called the half time. It's really nice. I'm liking the fact that it's actually got brioche. And also, I don't think I showed actually before, they've got like little All Stars sort of logo put on top of the actual brioche, which is just a nice touch really. So, but this is actually a really tasty burger. Right guys, so now we're going on to the Philly cheese steak. This is actually a little bit of a favourite. I like Philly cheese steak, so let's give this a go. There's quite a lot going on here. Lots of meat, lots of cheese, lots of bread. It's a good size for that. I'm not sure if the camera is actually picking it up, but if you consider I've got a big fat head, you can imagine how big this is, right? Don't know where to hit it from really. Really indulgent, really rich. There's a ton of cheese sauce. If you're a cheese fan, if you're a meat fan, there's actually a ton of cheese on that. I like the actual bread as well. If you're a Philly cheesesteak fan, which I am, that's actually a pretty darn good one. I like the fact that they're quite generous with the meat as well. Sometimes, you know, you go to places and they're a little bit stingy with like the high-end product, the meat, right? But good amount of meat there. It's priced really well. I love the fact that they just douse it with cheese as well. The beef's actually got a little bit of a kick. I don't know if my taste buds have been funny. It does, maybe it's like a peppery kick, but really tasty. I enjoyed that. Now, there's so much food going on, guys. I don't know where to go. So I've got that fried chicken pizza that I mentioned earlier. They've been kind enough to just bring over these wings, which look, I have to say, unbelievable. That's a massive portion as well. In fact, you know what? Let me go for the wings, then I'll go for the pulled lamb, then I'll go for the pizza, and then dessert. All right, let's bang out these wings, guys. The portion's absolutely massive, and the actual wings themselves are massive. They look more like drumsticks, to be honest. These are a really generous and healthy portion. If I can just show you guys. Look at that. That is big, guys. To scale, I'm standing about 30 meters away from the camera. Give these a go. Meat is really, really succulent on these wings actually, like super succulent, massive portion. They're really, really moist. I love the cooking of the actual wing. The sauce itself is really spicy actually. It's got a really good kick to it, so if you're a fan of really big, bold flavors, large amounts of spice, I think you'll actually really, really enjoy these. It's not just spicy for the sake of it, it's got a good like tang to it as well. It's not overpowering, I would say. I'd say it's actually a really, really good balance. These wings are actually really, really good. I wasn't even going to get these, I just brought these over, if I'm being honest. I'm glad I've tried them, they're awesome. Right, so I do have that fried chicken pizza. That's right guys, fried chicken pizza coming up. But I'm going to try this pulled lamb on some crinkle cut chips with a bit of cheese, which sounds like such a good combo. Let's try it. I'm enjoying the lamb, I enjoy the crinkle cut fries. I think sometimes the issue with, personally, with loaded fries is when you put a load of stuff on chips, they can lose their texture and their crispiness, which for me is an issue because I like crunchy chips, or at least I like a decent texture to them, a good crisp to them. But that being said, I know that loaded fries are really popular. I know that the chances are I would not be surprised if this is one of their best sellers, because the lamb itself is tasty, it's flavored really well, it's quite soft, it's pulled lamb, so it does have a really good softness and texture to it. The cheese sauce is the same sauce they use on the Philly cheesesteak, and that's fantastic as well. So I think if you're into not pulled fries, if you're into loaded fries, I think you'll love these. But for me, I'm just a fan of just plain chips. Right guys, so we're doing take 2. I actually recorded this segment and then I realised I didn't hit the record button. So I'm going to repeat everything I said and I'll try and make it as genuine as it was the first time. So I'm going to try the fried chicken pizza first. I love fried chicken, something that I'm really into, and I love pizza as well. So when the gent told me that behind the counter, when he told me they actually combined them into one, I was immediately interested, right? This isn't currently on the menu, but it will be in a couple of weeks. So by the time this video comes out, this pizza rather, will be on the menu. So let me give you a brand new taste test that I've not done before already, about 10 seconds ago. This is brand new information, honestly guys. It's such a unique taste to it. I love like fried chicken, I love pizza. It's such an interesting flavor profile actually, because I've never even thought of doing that, and it seems quite simple because you put other chicken on pizza, so why not fried chicken, right? It goes really well. I would 100% recommend this actually. I would definitely say give this a go. Try it, it's different, it's unique. I try lots of food just because of my channel on like pretty much a daily basis, but I've not had a fried chicken pizza before, so that is really new to me, and I implore them for trying something new, and it works. Right, I've also got some donuts coming up guys. I did this in the take before, and I swear take 1 was really good, right? So what I was saying is these guys are actually known for their desserts, but particularly their donuts. So whilst they have like churros, which I'm going to get as well, they've got shakes, waffles. The donuts are something that I knew about that before I even came, right? They've got like a proper donut machine that you'd see on like a seaside in like Brighton or like Blackpool. So it looks really good. It's like those machines that have that arm like that, and then the donuts kind of go and they go in and they go into the oil and then they cook and they come out and they're all like oily and like they're just really, really good. It's one of them machines, and I've just realised I've described that machine twice, and both times I did a terrible job, but hopefully you know what I mean. But yeah, so the donuts are coming up after this now. I'm going to finish sort of my mains really. I'm here with my gym partner Hoss, so hopefully he can help me a little bit, because the portion sizes here are really, really generous, really healthy. So I'm going to try and eat as much of this as I can, and then I'm going to move on to dessert, so stick around for that. Right guys, so yeah, the churros are here, the donuts are making the special donuts they're making. So these, I have to say, look fantastic. I love churros, but before having this disclaimer, I am very, very, very fussy with churros. So whilst they're one of my favourite desserts, just super fussy with them because loads of places sell them and lots of places ruin them, if I'm being honest. But these are Oreo churros. They've got a bit of chocolate sauce, some Oreo on there, and they've got some ice cream, probably I imagine just to balance out the indulgence and the sweetness of that. So let's give them a go. They do look good though, I have to say. Oh, I'm getting them everywhere. Let me turn them around. They do look good. They look really, really nice. They've got a good crispness to them. Let's see if they're soft on the inside. Oh. Guys, these are probably the best churros that I've had in Manchester, full stop, period, end of. These are actually really good. A good amount of sugar to them. You've got some, like I said, Oreo on there as well, some chocolate sauce. They've got a really good, what you want in a churro essentially is some crispness on the outside, and like not just a softness on the inside, you want like a gooiness actually almost, and they have that. These are really, really good. HEYMAN for sure. Right, okay, so it's time for the donuts. I've mentioned them so many times in this video because I was excited when I came for some donuts. So these are the Biscoff donuts. I'm not sure if they're on the menu at the time of me actually recording this, but this video is going to go out in a few days to a week, so I think they will be on the menu very, very soon. They look absolutely fantastic. Visually, they get a HEYMAN for sure. They look very good. They're actually in a takeaway box because I'm not going to finish these, I'm going to take them away, but usually they wouldn't necessarily be in a takeaway box. These look absolutely amazing. They're presented beautifully. I love that golden colour they've got, so let's give them a go. Indulgence, decadence to the max. I love fresh made donuts. I love the sort of the oiliness to the outside, the softness on the inside. I love the Biscoff crumb that gives it a bit of texture. It just adds to the crunchiness really. I love the fact that they've got a good amount of sugar on there, some Biscoff sauce on there as well. That Biscoff with fresh made donuts is a marriage made in heaven. I don't think I've actually had that before, if I'm being honest. I don't think so. But that, like I said, they'll be adding that to their menu. These are a HEYMAN for sure. Guys, the Biscoff on that just goes so well. Biscoff seems to be super popular at the moment, and I can see why, because it just goes so well with desserts, because it has a really good amount of sweetness, but not too much, right? So that is a really, really good dessert. I would 100% get these and the churros for sure. There are some dessert places actually down this road, down Curry Mile, that specialise in desserts, but honestly, these are two of some of the best desserts I've had down the mile for sure. Highly, highly recommend. Guys, man, I'm so psyched for these desserts, man, but I'm going to finish these desserts now with Hoss, and then we're going to go outside and I'll give you my final thoughts. So that is the video, guys. Let me just give you my final thoughts. It's raining now, so I'll try and be quick. Overall, as you can probably tell by the review there, loved my food. I love the diversity of the menu. I like places that just have a big menu because frankly, I go out with like my family, my friends, and they've all got different things that they want. So it's nice when you can have lots of different things on their menu and you can actually cook them well. They've got good savoury food, really good desserts, really, really enjoyed the desserts. And yeah, so highly, highly recommend these guys. I really, really enjoyed my time here. Check them out. They do deliver. Obviously, by the time this video goes out, I think we'll be during lockdown, but they deliver off Deliveroo and Just Eat, and I think they're contemplating Uber Eats as well, but definitely Deliveroo and Just Eat, they do deliver. So go on those sites or whatnot, order the food. It's really, really good, really enjoyed it. But that takes me to the end of today's video. Sorry it's a little bit noisy. If you're liking the stuff, guys, make sure to like the video and subscribe to see more, and I'll see you in that next one. Bye, 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 bye.